Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University, and welcome to 2024. This is my first video of 2024, and I wanted to try a calendar deck, but there's so many calendar decks out there that combo with all will be one. I wanted to try a different version, so I went ahead with Azorius Tezzeret. Remember the Azorius Tezzeret deck combo, where all of your artifact has an activated ability of 2 or less once each turn, or one of your artifact has that once each turn. And back then, all we did was just get the Chrome Hull Sea Shark to trigger and start attacking them with the incubator tokens. Now, we also have the new cards from the Millennium Calendar, of course, to double until we get to 10, get to 1,000, not 10, get to 1,000 and deal 1,000 damage to our opponent. That's good. We also have Candy Trail, which can help us draw a card and gain 3 life. Pretty good against some of the aggro metas. Now, the whole deck does not stand very well against Burn just on its own. So I included a lot of early game removal like Elspeth Smite, Fateful Absence, Get Lost, just to get rid of all those pesky aggro decks. But we also have a lot of removal in the form of, or board wipe in the form of Sunfall and Farewell against those more go wide type of deck. And if our opponent somehow kills our calendar and stops our combo, we still have win con in terms of 2 Chrome Hull Sea Shark and 2 Wandering Emperor. And of course, let's not forget, Tezzeret has the ultimate ability of when we get the ults, right? Whenever we tap an artifact, we get to draw a card. Or whenever an artifact becomes tapped, we get to draw a card, which is great, but we're going to run out of cards, so we put in 2 Devious Cover-Up to infinitely cycle our deck. Hopefully that can work. Who knows? And that is the whole deck list. Well, I'm going to go through card by card. So in the early game, we got 2 Elspeth Smite, 2 Calendar, and 4 Candy Trail. I thought about running 4 Calendars because, Tezzeret does allow us to cycle artifacts from our hand, but I feel like that might be a little bit too aggressive, and we might get a lot of Calendars stuck in our hand and never draw a Tezzeret. So instead, I cut 2 Calendar and put in 2 Elspeth Smite. In a 2-drop, we got 2 Fateful Absence and 4 Get Lost. Get Lost is just way better than Fateful Absence because we get to have an additional choice of enchantment, right? It's a creature, enchantment, or planeswalker, and also give them map tokens rather than letting them draw a card, which is a lot better because card draw is way better than getting a map token. And then we also have 2 negates to counter any spell that we might need to counter, and then we have 2 treasure maps for additional card draws. I actually only have 2 treasure maps. Or 3 treasure maps, sorry. I only put in 2 treasure maps in a deck because I couldn't really cut any other card. So in a 3-drop, this is something that I wanted to keep in the deck, which is 2 Chrome Hull Sea Shark, so that we kind of have that end game still with just the Shark tokens, or the Incubator tokens in this case. And then I have 2 Celestus because the Celestus trigger can also get reduced by the Tezzeret's ability. Now, there are arguments of having 1 Celestus and 3 treasure maps, and you can definitely run it that way, but this is the version I want to run with a lot of 2-offs and none of the 1-offs. And then in the 4-drop, we got 2 Wandering Emperor, 2 Devious Cover-Up, and 4 Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh. On the 5-drop, we got 4 Sunfall, and the 6-drop, we got 1 Farewell. Very standard Azorius control when you get to the late shell, but we got a lot of early game sort of sustainability. Hopefully, it can work. The one thing we don't have a lot of in this deck is card draw. Believe it or not, because what happened is I had to cut them to run the Tezzeret shell, and instead of actual card draw, we got a card draw in terms of Candy Trail, which is not really a draw, it's just a, an exchange. And then we have a treasure map, which is later on draw 3 card kind of ability, which we have to wait a little bit. And then we look at the land base. There are a total of 25 lands. I don't know how to cut any more than that to get 26 lands, so that's why I'm running 25. And we have 1 Eiganjo, 1 Otawara, 3 plains, 3 islands, and then 2 Darkar Wastes. A lot of ping lands are going to kill me because we don't have a lot of life gain in the deck. We got 4 Deserted Beach, 4 Restless Anchorage, and 4 Seachrome Coast, along with 3 Field of Ruins to, get rid of our opponent's man lands. That's the whole deck list. I'm cautiously optimistic because I crafted this whole deck by myself, and I want to go see whether or not we stand a chance in the current standard meta now that I just got reset it. Alright, let's go try it out. Come on. Calendars. So obviously the win con I'm hoping for is the calendars, but I also don't want that to be the only win con because I know every time I try to have 1 win con, I'll never draw the card and then I'll just start crying. Our first opponent, Astra. Alright, we're gonna go first. And we got a calendar opening hand. But then, well, we got treasure map. So I guess we can keep. I don't need to play the calendar. much more important that I get my treasure map out. And then we'll put a upkeep stop. Depending on what they play, I might need to upkeep stop something. Okay, they're gonna poison me. Let's scry. That is a land. And I do need that land. So now I can keep all the mana open. In case I need to counter something or destroy something with the Fateful Absence. Interesting. I don't know if he knows we're a calendar deck. Here comes Liliana, probably. Tenacious Underdog. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I don't want to kill the underdog. Anchorage. Alright, if I play the calendar here, I actually can't use a treasure map. And the calendar really isn't doing much right now. So I think I want to use a treasure map and then also hold up Fateful Absence. Or Negate. I'm okay with taking 3 damage here. In fact, I'll put an upkeep stop too. Ow. The Phyrexians. Oh no, I can't stop that. Let me use my map. A Candy Trail. I do want to land though, but a Candy Trail isn't that bad. Nah. Resolves. And then the unresolved. Do I use it again? Am I going to Emperor this turn? I mean, it's fine, because I get the treasure, right? A land is good. Go to our main. We'll play our calendar. Get it on. Now they know what deck we are. We'll take another 3, because if they play another Shieldred, I want the Sunfall. Evolve Sleeper. Okay, so if they're playing Evolve Sleeper, do I want to... He's got 4 mana open. I don't think he can do much with 4 mana, so I think it's good to Wandering Emperor the underdog. Yeah. I think it's fine, right? Or do I Sunfall him and keep my Wandering Emperor in my hand? I already took the damage. I waste 3 mana this way. Let me tell I'm thinking. Alright, so I get to draw a card, but then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana open. 5 mana open is enough for Sunfall, and then let him do whatever he wants. So, yeah, alright. I should have tapped all my lands, by the way. That was a mistake. No. You can buff that up. He cannot get it to 5 to draw a card yet. So, he can kill his own underdog. I guess there's that. Do you want to kill his own Evolved Sleeper? He does not. Alright, if he wants to blitz it out, he can blitz it out. Draws a card. I mean, we're still at 14. I think we're good. Still holding up Negate too. Not that I want to use my Negate. Gotta be a little bit careful, right? I'm gonna draw a card at the end of the turn, just in case he somehow invoked to spare me because I accidentally wandered into Explorer or something. I like playing as mono black because I know what kind of deck they're running. And The shenanigans are usually on my side, not on his side. Okay. Well, I can't Emperor that, but I can draw a card. Can't counter that. So it's out. How do I stop a Shieldred? Not sure. Well, that's a way, right? That's a way to stop a Shieldred. You can gain your life. I don't think you can get to 1,000. It's gonna take me a while to get to 10. Was it 1,000? But that's what a control deck is for. No Tezzeret, by the way. Like I said, right? If I have one win con, I'll probably never draw it. Now he's gonna blitz out the underdog. We will. If we countered this, can we still bounce the Shieldred? Why am I countering it though? How is he gonna attack? Just that? Okay. So here's the Wandering Emperor.
Now you've done
Here's our underdog.
Hat's coming off.
Cut down its own. Do I counter this? Because basically, if I counter it, I counter a. Yeah, basically, if I counter it, I counter a underdog, right? And underdog is scary.
You are not much.
Also, I stop him from drawing a card, which is pretty important. This costs 2, I think. Yeah, so I don't want to use a treasure for that. I get a 16. I can bounce this right now. But it just saves 2 life, right? That's not necessary. That's a dead card. Yay. Do I just turn this into a creature and put a +1/+1 counter on it? I guess so.
Remember your training.
He can't really attack me. Because if he attacks, I can block and then I can get rid of the Shieldred with the Emperor. I didn't get rid of the Shieldred yet, right? He can definitely play the Gumdrop. And he does play the Gumdrop. Do I counter it? He's got 2 mana left. Devious Cover-Up isn't doing anything. Let me tap this land. What is it doing? Tapping my treasure. Alright, Sunfall's pretty good. Negate's okay. Just shuffle all of them. I still got 2 cards in my hand with the treasure, so I'm okay with that. Does he want to attack? He does want to attack. My face! Okay. Is that all you do? We'll activate. Double to 32. Go to my turn. It's a lot. And then we'll draw. A land! Yay! Go down to 10. And now I'll say goodbye to my Emperor.
Until next time, then.
I mean, I guess he can go for the throw his own Shieldred. I don't know if that's good. But he can do it. If he does, I'm going to attack him with the Restless Anchorage. Okay. He did it. You've done it. Map token. I don't want that. I'm gonna draw a card whenever, right? Another Shieldred, of course. Let's draw a card. Alright, well, I'm gonna take 2 more. That's no fun. 82. Not quite there yet, huh? 91. We can bounce this right now. We can play it again next turn. I hope I draw something good, though. I have to do something big soon, so... Is it worth it to go down to 8? I don't think so. Bounce it. You can't do anything much right now. That's a land. Yay. Alright, do I attack with this again anyways? Or do I treasure map? I think I map. No. Genius. That's not a removal. I'm not gonna counter anything right now, so yeah, let's draw a card. Sacrifice this, draw a card. Shoot, okay. It's gonna play a Shieldred. We're gonna go down to 8, but then we can get rid of his Shieldred. Okay, you can play that too. Double. Do we just get rid of that? The Celestus. We actually have no more. Yeah, right? I need to get rid of that. This is a 4/4. Oh man, this is not good. The Celestus can give us additional loot, but at the cost of the Shieldred. So I guess we'll have to do that. All creatures, all graveyards. There's no enchantments, so... Okay, just quit. I guess I can double to 200, so I double to 400 and double to 800. I'm not, that's not lethal, but hey, you know what? Our opponent did not want to play it out. Calendar for the win. Alright, Tezzeret never came out to play. Just imagine if we had Tezzeret. That would have been a way different game, but still, we won. That's all that matters, right? I do like playing against mono black because they're not shenanigans. They're just straight up playing regular cards and hope to win. Masa 10. Probably mono red. Against mono red though, it is a different style of game, and this is a hand against mono red if I've ever seen one. Okay? Slightly better, but not really. Can we even keep the candy trail? Does the candy trail do anything? Do I have to just get lost Fateful Absence? Candy trail get us life. This is bad. Gotta keep something. Put back a land. Never draw the next land. Yeah, that sounds like me. Okay, let's do it. Mono. Yeah, against mono red, you really can't miss a beat, so... not the calendar against mono red. Can I afford to have a calendar against mono red? That's like take a half a turn off, right? I need a Tezzeret, but I'm hesitant on putting this in my bottom deck. It's okay. I don't need to win with a calendar against red. I just need to not die. If I don't die, they die. 2/2 Bird Kumano, yeah. That's a fair game we're playing. Look, I'm not doing anything. I wish I had my Elspeth Smite. Squeeze. Absent. Cover-Up. That's no good. That's a whole board of things that is gonna kill me. So... check. Yeah, it's a whole board of things that's just gonna kill me, right? I can't afford to block here, I think. Can't afford to block. That's the name of the game. Not a Tezzeret. It is a land. I guess that means I can Candy Trail. No, I can use the Candy Trail and then also get lost something. That's something. Pass the blocks. Let's block the Phoenix Chick. No, let's block the Etching. The Phoenix Chick flies. So I take 5 this way, right? I have to block something and then kill something. Yeah, you lightning strike that. Let's have that get lost. And then we'll gain some life. Down to 3. Did you just have lightning strike and I die anyways? Not yet. Alright, well, Candy Trail is gonna give me some little life. Tezzeret and a get lost. Oh boy, I'm just so close. It's so far. This is okay. I can't afford to get lost. Can I afford to get lost? Let's afford to get lost. I don't think it matters. I'm like 1 mana short of really doing something, right? Now here is Warcry. I'm at 3, so this does 5 damage. I gain 3 life. I have to let it die. Just hope that he doesn't top deck a damage. Okay, a Strangle is not damage. Let's go down to 2. I'll go down to 1. Sorry. Bad at math here. Actually, this doesn't matter. I'm at 1, right? I can only block things.
You want to fight?
Not really a good game, but you know what? I'm going to give it to him.
That's precious.
We all know that these mono-red players, they don't really get to get good games very often. So we're going to give one to him. Hey, he got to go first. We were off by 1 damage. So, yeah. I don't think the win rates on Arena would be as high for mono red if it was not rigged in their favor and they always go first. I think they would drop from like a 70% to a 35% just because of how they play. Wands, wands, wands. Ooh boy. Hello, wands. We got Celestus. I think that's a good enough hand to keep. So let us keep. And I'm gonna beach first because I don't have one drop to play. Alright. I don't think Negate will hit anything, but who knows? Maybe we'll try to ramp. That's not a ramp. We get rid of that. Yeah, bolt the bird. Bolting the bird is always the right play, I think. I think we can drop the Negate. I don't think I'll ever hit it. Dinosaurs! Oh, I was completely wrong. Well, we drop a land and see what happens. Probably drop the Devious Cover-Up. Yep, drop the Devious Cover-Up. Can't counter anything else. Oh, that's a good card to draw. Pop my Celestus, why don't you? Alright, well, I can pop his Cavern. Ooh, these are both good cards. Alright, do I want to get lost first and then Sunfall, I think. Which means that I can't really use the fields yet. Which is fine, I have no counterspells anyways. I do have a counterspell for that. Sure, you got it. I'm out of card draws though, that's the scary part. Do I let the fight rigging go? I think I'll let the fight rigging go. Because what can he get? It's probably something that I can counter, or not, Sunfall. Opponent. Break his Cavern right now. Inside his combat phase, he can't play creatures, so it's the best time to break it. If he makes a ridge, I can also break his ridge, so that'd be pretty good. Does it not let me choose? You got it. That's a 6 damage card. I have to take 6 here. It's a lot of damage. Wonder if he's gonna not play anything. He's gotta play something, right? Very belligerent. Actually, do I need to use the get lost on the fight rigging? You'll never get to 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why. Because I need to get rid of this right now so that I can play Sunfall without worrying about what happens next. Do I get to see it? I don't get to see it. Well, Sunfall to Sunfall. Yeah, I mean, I have an okay hand, but I still don't know how I'm gonna fight against whatever he has. Dracosaur? Alright, that's okay. I can fight that for a while. And by for a while, I mean a turn. Put in your graveyard, dude. That card's terrible. Yeah, there you go. My turn. Treasure map. That's a good card to draw. So I need a treasure map, but I also need a Fateful Absence right now, so he doesn't get an upkeep trigger. I don't need to attack him. Broke my Celestus, you jerk. Tally time. There it is. Might as well scry. See what we can get him. Yeah, you can have that. What did he get? Okay. A nothing. Nothing burger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's still 6. So he's just gonna give me a 2/2, I guess. Break my Celestus. Still shaking my head. That's such a good card for him to draw, and just awful. Just awful. I can't even do anything against this. So I gotta put an upkeep stop. That way I can sack the treasure map in response. So you're gonna draw a card? So you're gonna Bonehoard Dracosaur, or explore the Dracosaur? I would draw a card. Yeah, there you go. I hope you draw a land. You did draw a land. I'm gonna draw a land. Oh boy, this is basically, I gotta get something here or I die. Candy Trail. That is something. Deck's full of removal, so. Oh, gotta go to main first. Hope for the best. Do I just farewell him right now? That's pretty good, right? Do I have enough mana to farewell him? I don't think so. Alright, let's see. 2 mana, 1, 2, I only have 5 mana. Not enough for farewell. Enough for a Wandering Emperor. How many is that? Flying First Strike. So I want to draw the farewell next. He gets a treasure. You can play another Dracosaur. That's not a legendary. Is it to the end of turn? You may play them this turn. Okay. So, I hope he plays another Dracosaur, to be fair. Getting rid of his Caverns is pretty good for me. I am very close to death, though, so I can't really be too proud of that. That's like 9 damage. +2 +0 for 3 mana, so he can do that to make it 11 damage, right? I think we'll have to block 1, but then I don't have any counter spells. I don't think he has Lightning Strike in that deck, so let him do what he wants. He can play the other Dracosaur. Yes, he does. You can have that. I'll go to my turn. Man, that is all of my land, huh? Alright, all your creatures, all your graveyards. Do I care about my graveyard? I do kind of care about my graveyard, right? Do I care about his graveyard, though? What does this do? Double. So he doesn't really bring things back from graveyard. All your creatures. Is there enchantments I care about? Not really. All your creatures. Better not land in a tally on me. This is a Raptor Trample Haste. Fight rigging. Do we counter the fight rigging? This is a map. Do we counter the fight rigging? I don't really have anything to stop it afterwards. That's the problem, right? But he could whiff. Not drawing lands in enough time. I mean, I needed every card in my hands. I don't think that would have mattered too much. Please don't be a land. It is a land. Jerk. Free card draw. We'll take 5. How much? How big is this? A 3/4. Okay, if we take 5 here, we kind of have to. Go down to 2. Not dead though. Let's draw a card. Get lost. It's a pretty important card to draw right now. We can exile the Raptor. Do we exile the Raptor? No reason to do it on our turn, right? Okay, 6.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Exile it. Let's gain 2 life.
My judgment is final.
Yearling. It's a 3/2 trample. Oh boy. It's a 3/2 trample. Whatever he plays, the Yearling gets bigger. He could just not play anything. Right? That also works. An island. Then a plains. Do I need 2 plains or 2 islands? 2 islands.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Not gonna attack right now. Gotta put a stop on his combat before he goes into combat. That's gonna be a 6/6, right? I don't want that to happen. So let's stop this from happening. And we'll get some cards back. Let's see. Devious Cover-Up's pretty good. Celestus is pretty good. Breaking my Celestus jerk. Farewell's pretty good, but so is Sunfall, right? I think Sunfall's better for that deck. Take action. Now what? Three, 4. Do I want to let the 3/4 attack and then block in response? Do I want to kill the fight rigging right now? So it will be a 4/3 and a 3/4 attacking. Let him do what he wants. All face. Alright, let's break that. I don't know why I did that in response. I could have done it any time. My treasure map's still open, right? Add a white, add a blue, turn this into a creature, pass the block, double block. Enjoy it. It's got a 1/1. Guess he's gonna try to explore through that. What does he have? Results. Woohoo! That's a card. He doesn't want it. I'm gonna get lost in Otawara. I can't Otawara the treasure cove, right? Not land. So I guess I have to get lost his fight rigging. Let's fly first. We'll go 1/1, and then we'll buff the
We
1/1.
must protect the people.
That is a land. A good land, too. Let's see. Do we just end turn here? Yeah, we don't have to do anything, right? Pugnacious Hammerskull. Let's break the fire rigging. You can explore, but I can't let that happen in response. Actually, I could have like no. I'm not killing the Hammerskull, right? Yeah. He probably wants to keep the fire rigging. This is where I'm only going to top deck lands and lose because of that. Pretty frustrating. Just going to pump all into the Huagli Lore Explorer. Doesn't know what I have in my hand, so it might be a good play for him. Just face. Can I do anything? No. Ooh, okay, that is a card. I don't have an artifact, but actually, I could get a 4/4.
Just as I do.
I can make that 4/4 a 5/5. But card draw probably is very useful, right? I gotta discard 2 cards though. So maybe it's better to just make a 4/4, turn that 4/4 into a 5/5. Okay, I need 3 mana. 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3. Turn that 4/4 into a 5/5. I only have 2 mana left. Not enough mana for Otawara. So maybe it's better to draw. That is interesting, huh? He's definitely getting a fight rigging next turn. So I need to have Otawara up. So that means I need to draw. Well,
results. Keep working.
Good thing I got 2 lands.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Fire rigging. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I actually don't have enough for both. That is insane. Okay, so we bounce the Pugnacious Hammerskull. And then what happens, right? This is gonna flip. And then whatever card comes out, and that's the card you chose this turn. And that's very important, so let's take that out of the way. Man, this is such a tight game. Face. Gotta block it. Hammerskull. Another Tezzeret, huh? Double Tezzeret definitely isn't gonna help. So, I guess we'll get to the card draw first. See what is good. And then cry a little bit later. Yeah.
Innovation has no limit.
Exile target tapped creature.
Still have much to learn.
I'm at 6.
Done.
I gotta get lost on maybe the fire rigging or the Hammerskull. And then hopefully the Tezzeret lives. That's the plan. I don't want to thin out the deck, right? So let's just turn here. That is a land. I'm gonna -6. So that means that whenever my Anchorage attacks, I get to draw a card. First, -6.
I have no patience for failure. This is what I've been working to invent.
Oh, that's pretty good. I also do want that, right? Yeah, I also do want that. So let's Tezzeret it up.
Many consider my tactics cruel, but progress is power.
Do I want to discard the Sunfall? No. Discard this. And I can play a land. And hopefully I don't die this turn. Man, if you draw something good, I just die. After all that. After all that. Nothing? Nothing? Whoa. Nothing, huh? Okay, so we make a 4/4 here, and we have a blocker, right? Or, let's draw 3 cards. Draw 4 cards.
Innovation has no limit.
I don't need another Field of Ruin, I think. Let's tap the treasure map, it's not doing anything. Let's not tap the field, let's tap this. I have a negate. I'm not sure if it will do anything, but I have a negate. He has a removal spell. 2 damage target creature. Deal equal to 2 or the greatest power. Okay. Does he have 2 of those? He does have 2 of those. I have a negate. GG! We won! Tezzeret, Chrome Shark, all the combo, all the rage. Alright, we got a Tezzeret win today. We got a calendar win today. It's been a fun day, and it's a great, you know, January 1st for our video recording. Let's go and look at the whole deck list, shall we? I think it's a pretty cool deck. Honestly, I mean, like, I made a deck myself, so I'm biased, but I do think this deck is fun because we got a lot of anti-red. We got a little bit of anti-aggro or anti-board, you know, against dinosaurs, definitely, but also against mono-white humans or anything like that. We also have counter spells against those long, drawn-out games. And then Tezzeret is our finisher along with the Millennium Calendar. One of those two will get us the game. That's really fun. That's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.